With its seemingly long list of benefits, which includes boosting mood, alleviating pain, promoting healthy sleep and healthy digestion, improving skin conditions, and so many more, it's no wonder people are turning to essential oils to support their health and well-being. The popularity of these wonder-working oils is stirring interest in learning how to extract them for personal use or for business. Welcome to Extraction Essentials, where you'll learn and discover how to create a formula using quality engineered products. Hosted by Tony Frischknecht, this podcast is all about the process of extraction tools and the equipment that surrounds the extraction lab or facility. Create an income while enjoying the many benefits and uses of essential oils by tuning in to Extraction Essentials.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Extraction Essentials. I'm your host, Tony Frischknecht, and I am here with Nick Gay. He's working on some great stuff with us. We've had a few technical difficulties here, so we apologize for those of you that are watching on YouTube. He's got a headphone wire that's kind of in the shot there, so please excuse that, but we want to get this episode out to you guys anyway. So, guys, today is going to be interesting because we're going to create some simple stuff, I think. And, you know, Nick wanted to share, all of us want to share as many ideas as we can with you. And one of them happens to be, you know, with fragrances, right? So we're using our closed loop CO2 extractor, the little buddy, to create a lot of these different products. And one of those is, of course, lavender. And there are so many other types of products that we're extracting. But today we're going to be taking this as the base ingredient of what we're going to do and create some perfumes with Nick. So this should be fun, Nick. So people, I mean, God, how expensive are perfumes? You look out there, they're, you know, anywhere from $25 into the several hundreds if you start looking at this. Why are they so expensive?
Well, because all the inputs that go into them are typically very, very expensive. Even this product that we're making today would retail for about $15, $20.
Okay.
So, and you'll see how very little we're actually putting into that product.
Okay. So walk me through, what are the ingredients that we're using today?
So the first ingredient, which you use the most of, is jojoba oil. And so that is a fruit that grows in the desert of America in places like Arizona, and then also down throughout Mexico as well.
Is that pretty common for perfumes and colognes, that using that product?
Well, not more so in the essential oil scene. Yes. It's one of the most popular carrier oils for essential oils. Although it is a little bit more expensive, it actually feels a lot better on your skin and is really good moisturizer as well.
Okay. When you say it's a little more expensive, what type of prices are we talking?
So this entire bottle, I believe, was $8. And I've already made a bunch of different products. As you can see, I've used a little over half of it. Mm-hmm. So I've already made quite a few different products with it.
Okay. What's the next ingredient we're using today?
Yeah. So the other thing you'll need is this little roll-on applicator here. So right there's the little roll-on head tip. It's just like a little ball, kind of like a ballpoint pen. And then the other ingredient is our CO2 extracted lavender essential oil. And then a couple other things that might help you along the way is either a pipette or a blunt tip syringe. And then if you want to be really accurate, a scale will help out as well.
Okay, so for weighing the ingredients, then I take it.
Correct, yeah. But if you don't have a scale, it's not the biggest deal. You can just do it by drops and do it that way. Okay,
so what's the first step we take?
Yeah, so the first step is, we're going to put since I'm using the scale, I'm going to put this empty vial on the scale here. And we're going to add the essential oils first because that's the smallest amount. I like to use the blunt tip syringe just because it's really accurate. And so we'll provide you the recipe with a link to our website. So that'll give you the exact numbers that you need to do.
Okay.
So as you can see, I'm just slowly adding this here.
So how much weight are you putting in there?
So that's 0.3 grams.
Okay.
So So as you can see, I barely slurped any up in the syringe, and I already put 0.3 in there, and there's still some left.
Okay.
So then once you have that in there, you'll then add your jojoba oil. So these are 10-ounce containers.
Yeah.
So we're going to be adding about 9 grams of jojoba oil, which is basically just up to the brim. Well, just below the brim.
Of the roll-on container.
Correct.
There. Okay.
Yeah, so there's your 9 grams there. As you can see, it's pretty full. The next step is you just pop this little roll-on cap on here. And then screw on the top. And then you make sure you shake it really, really, really good.
So let me ask you this, Nick. Do temperatures matter on this? Does it mix better when it's cold, when it's warm, when it's the same, when they're the same temperature? I mean, how would you say is the best way to do this?
Yeah, so it'll typically mix better when it's about room temperature or warmer. It's not too temperature dependent as far as how well it's going to mix, but if you're trying to mix 2 cold products, that's definitely not going to work too well for you.
Okay. So do you want to let this sit overnight? Can you use it right away?
This is ready to use right now. And so the way I'll use it is just, kind of like a perfume or something like that. And you can just literally just roll it on and then spread it out, and it smells great.
All right. Awesome. So very simple, guys. This is
super simple.
Yeah, this is not a hard process. Let me ask you, is there any safety concerns that people should look out for when they're making perfumes like this?
Well, so typically to use essential oil on your skin, most essential oils, if not all, they need to be diluted down just because they are so strong. So this is probably the safest way to put essential oils on your skin. And it's also nice because it's just ready to go. You can throw that in your pocket, your purse, your car, and you always have it with you. And you can also repeat this same recipe with many other different essential oils as well. Or do blends as well, if that's what you choose.
Okay. So of course you're taking essential oils that we've extracted from the Little Buddy CO2 extractor. It seems like people could take and make this with or without their extraction machine. Is that correct?
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
But with that said, the CO2 extracted essential oil is much, much, much stronger. So the product we're making today is a lot stronger than what you'd make out of, say, a steam distilled essential oil.
Okay. So the quality is much better. However, people can go ahead and make this however they want. If you guys are interested, of course, talking about this process with Nick, please reach out to us at extractionessentials.com. We can connect you there. He can show you how easy this is. That little vial there that he has, Nick, how much is in that vial right there?
Yeah, so this is a 5 milliliter vial. So in there, that's probably about 3 grams or so, which actually we're going to use this to make another product on our next podcast.
Okay. So in that vial, how much product do you have in there?
So this is about 3 grams, which took about 6 runs to extract, or 6 ounces of lavender.
Okay. 6 ounces. Okay. So you've got a significant amount of time in there. However, you said the amount of lavender that you used for this, how small was that?
So this, I put 0.3 grams in here. So you could hypothetically make 10 of these out of this much lavender essential oil.
Okay, great. All right, guys, if you want to know more about how he did that and how it took him to run it, please reach out to us at extractionessentials.com. We can connect you with Nick to talk about the perfume roll-on that he's created. Because it's very simple stuff, but also the quality in there is the big part of this, right? Making sure that we are able to, bring you the best product. Because if there are some of you that are using this as gifts or actually selling this product, Nick, will you be able to tell how the smell is between an extraction like we're using and a steam distilled extraction essential?
Yeah, correct. And so we're actually going to do a deep dive on that in a future podcast. And so we'll explain all of that in both in numbers and also just by describing the smells to you.
Awesome. Well, guys, this was just a quick one with you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and it's extremely simple. Once you have the ingredients there in front of you, of course, it takes a little time to get some of these, but you guys can check it out and see more about that at extractionessentials.com. And Nick, thanks so much for sharing that with us today. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Tony.
All right. Well, we'll see you next time.
Sounds great.
You have just listened to another informative episode of Extraction Essentials with Tony Frischknecht. We invite you to come back next time as we strive to provide useful knowledge and tools every week to help you on your extraction business. You can also visit extractionessentials.com for additional resources and to know more about working with Tony. See you again next time.